Hello, I'm Robin and I'm a normal alcoholic. Is alcohol the real gateway drug? Well, this might be controversial for some of you, not for others. But I think, yeah, of course it is. And for a few reasons. Everyone talks about cannabis or marijuana as being a gateway drug. But kind of covering points that I've mentioned recently about society, about the acceptance of alcohol. And what I want to say is that with alcohol being so socially accepted, it gets people used to the idea of taking a substance, taking a recreational, mentally affecting, psychoactive substance to change the way they feel, change the way they behave, change the way they react. And that's fine. They're just like, hey, having a bad day? Have a drink. Change the way you feel. Having a party? Want it to be more fun? Have a drink. It'll make it better. Celebrating, commiserating, whatever it is. Just relaxing, just to go with a meal. Barbecue and a beer, fancy dinner, a glass of wine. It's socially acceptable to change the way you think, behave, and feel. Now, obviously not everyone moves on to other recreational drugs, but a lot of people do. And here's my thoughts on that. As I've said before, normally people who end up misusing or abusing recreational drugs are the kind of people that use them as an escape from their reality. If you're someone that has any kind of anxiety, depression, neuroses, etc., and you discover alcohol is this socially accepted thing that lets you escape that painful state of mind for a short amount of time, and you end up being one of those people who uses it habitually and abuse or misuse, you might reach the point where you go, I like not having to deal with my depression, my anxiety, but the alcohol, it's all right. You know what? I'd like to try something else. I'd like to see if something else can do it better. I'd like to see if, this thing with most people is I want to go out partying. I don't want to just have a little bit of merriness. I want to get a real buzz. I really want to get on it. I want to go out there. I want to go out. So you're like, it's fine having a drink, and loads of people have tried other stuff, so I'll just try the other stuff. It might be better. Because society is ingrained in you that it's socially acceptable to take a substance to change the way you feel, think, behave, react. The difference of whether they sell it in a pub or you have to get it from some guy down the street, doesn't matter. You want something else. And here's the real kicker. Not just might you want to try something else, but most of the time these situations come up around alcohol. So, just like my last video, talking about how alcohol's a disinhibitor. You're at the bar, you're having a good time, you think, I want to make this even better. Your inhibitions are low because you've had a couple of drinks. Hey presto, someone goes, you want to try this? You're like, you know what? Yeah. So you do. I think that's the way it is with most people. Having known many people who have multiple substance issues, a lot of the time people find that they might have, they drink, they start using another drug, that other drug might go out of control. It's very common for people with other substance issues to have that be the thing that becomes most damaging to them. However, they find that to deal with that other substance, they also have to cut out the drink. And that's because most of the time they find that they actually only took that other substance when they were drinking. And when they try and stop that other substance, they keep having those situations of going to a party, having a few drinks, inhibitions lowered, someone goes, fancy this, or they just think, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have that other thing. A lot of people in recovery who've had multiple substance issues, and yes, that other substance might be the one that had the biggest impact on their life, but they still have to stop drinking alcohol as well, because that's what led them to it. I don't know what the stats are for this, but just from my personal experience and those people I know in recovery, you can't just stop one, you normally have to stop it all. So yeah, my point is, alcohol is the gateway drug. Alcohol is the one that got us used to feeling different, to being able to take something to change the way we felt. And when alcohol wasn't doing enough, doing as much as it used to, you move on to something else. I think I was lucky that my issue with alcohol was the thing that brought me down. I never became addicted to any other recreational substances. I've experienced many of them, but it's only ever been the alcohol which has really got its claws into me and had a negative effect. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the subject. As always, if you got anything from this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, clicky stuff, etc. But for now, bye.